Hey everyone, this is Walt
This is Melissa.
from Mouse Talk, and we're back with another WDW 3 for Thursday. Please go out and hit that like button and also the subscribe button. That way, every time we do a new video, you are notified of that new video. And with this week, we are going to do a best and worst, and unfortunately, we're going to touch on the worst.
Yeah, we're not doing any bests.
We're going to do a worst table service in Walt Disney World. We really don't like doing the worst. I mean, I know they're important because you need to know what's good and what's maybe not so good at Disney. I really don't like doing them.
I don't even know if we can classify these as the worst. Our criteria were kind of based on a few things. Like some of them would have been based on value, quality, quantity of food, maybe the service experience, or just the overall experience and why you would want to go there. And the really big question is, would we go back? Granted, this is going to be based on ones that we've experienced. There are lots of videos out there about some of the worst table service places, and we just haven't gone because we've heard they're the worst. So that's why they won't be on our list.
Right.
So this is based on experiences that we've had personally.
These are not in any particular order, would you say?
No, not at all.
These are ones that are based off of food, value, all kinds of different things. Different ones are going to have different reasons why we would consider them things we may not do again.
Right.
So number one on our list is Nine Dragons.
Now, the issue with this restaurant is that it's pretty much like any Chinese food you can get at your local Chinese restaurant when you're home. Prices aren't bad for it being in Disney World. I think the highest price entree was about $34. Average entree was around $20. So it's like that one was so much higher than anything else. I think the one next below it was like $25. You know, it's affordable, but nothing stands out about it. It's just nothing that just makes it great or unique or special. And definitely, folks, do not get the dessert. Trust me.
For me, I'm not that fond of Chinese food as it is. To me, this was definitely not worth the value. The core of the restaurant seemed a little dated and cramped. It seemed like it was really kind of tight in there. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I guess it was.
Yeah, and the service was nothing spectacular, but all in all, we would probably not eat here again. Agree?
Yeah, and that's why we picked it. We just think there was nothing that really stood out about it, nothing that made it be special or be like, yeah, this is amazing, let's do it again. So, yeah, there's so many other places you can eat, especially in Epcot where this is located, that I think there's so many other options that'll be so much better than this one. Just leave it off your list.
Absolutely. Now, number two on our list, the Rainforest Cafe.
Being a chain restaurant, it just kind of feels out of place to me in the Disney parks. Why pay to eat something that you can experience when you're not on vacation? I feel eating at Disney, or we feel, is about finding unique dining experiences.
Right. And if we're going to pay the Disney price, we want food that stands out and is worth the price tag. The experience of eating at the Rainforest Cafe, it can be fun. Don't get us wrong. It really is. It's really a neat place. Don't have one near your hometown and the prices are reasonable, running around $15 and up. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to try it one time, because the food it's average.
Yeah, it's just your regular American fare. It's probably good for your less adventurous eaters out there. So maybe if you have a picky group that just doesn't like to eat a lot of the foods offered within the Disney parks, it's a good place for you to go. Prices are about $15 and up. And you're going to find something pretty much everyone's going to eat, but it's definitely not in our top picks for sure.
No, exactly. It's a chain that you can pretty much find anywhere, but Disney is about unique dining, in my opinion. Dining that you're not going to get at home. And that's why, for us, this probably isn't going to be something we try again.
Right.
And then last but not least on our list, and I think this is going to ruffle a lot of feathers for folks.
Don't
I really
hate us.
do. It makes the list more on value.
Right.
Wouldn't you agree?
Just value for the most part.
Yes, just about value. And it's Cinderella's Royal Table.
Yeah.
Now, again, don't get us wrong. The experience in itself is a one-time must-do. You have to try it. You really, really do. But the cost of this experience for the amount and quality of food, it's not up to par.
No, it's $60 per adult just for breakfast. And breakfast, as you well know, is not an expensive meal and should not be. There's no reason that anybody should pay $60 for breakfast. I mean, you basically get some pastries in a basket, you get your juice, you get your small breakfast, and the portion sizes are not huge.
Right.
To be honest, any of the entrees, and when we went last, we all got different entrees, and I didn't think anybody's plate looked like it was brimming with food for that kind of a price. You are paying for the experience.
Yeah, you really are. The food's mediocre. I mean, it's
Yeah, it's
sausage,
not even-
it's eggs, it's bacon. It's stuff like that. But to be honest with you, I think the quality of the food over at Hana is a lot better.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree?
And I mean, they have some other different things to choose from other than just maybe your eggs and bacon. They have some other, but again, small portions. Nothing stands out about it to me with the food. And I'm very much a foodie. So for me, when I dine somewhere, I want the food and the service and the experience to all roll it into one package. So I have this awesome memory that I can take home with me. And it's, very much like other experience I've had where the service can ruin the experience for me. Maybe the food's great, the atmosphere's great, but the service was bad. For me, that takes away.
Right.
So when I have to pay $60 for a small portion of food, it's great. I love that you can go into the castle. I mean, who doesn't want to see that?
That's exactly right.
That's an incredible experience in and of itself. But like we said at the beginning, it's a one-time thing. If you have little kids, or for us, we can't even say that maybe we would never go back, because if we have grandkids someday and they want to experience it, we'll be right there with them.
Sure.
But is it overpriced? Yes.
Yeah, and again, we love being in the castle, and the character experience is great too. You get to meet some of the princesses, which is wonderful. But all in all, it's overpriced for sure. We really think that it is. But again, it's not that we didn't like it. It's all about value with this one more than it is anything else compared to what you're paying. Right. Also, too, if you're on a Disney dining plan, it's 2 table credits.
Right.
I mean, that's a lot. I mean, you're using 2 table credits per person to go into this dining experience. Yep. Even more money for dinner. Right. 60 is just for breakfast. Right. That's not dinner. It's really very expensive, and for what you get, especially in the quality of the food, it may not be something that we try again unless we are bringing people for special reasons.
Yeah, exactly. Someone else that hasn't ever experienced it, and that's the reason we went the last time. Otherwise, nope, that's good. I'm going to move on to the next thing. So many other places I want to try.
Yeah, and again, one last thing. Definitely try it at least once. Right. We do agree that it should be something that you should try, because it may be an experience for you that's wonderful. And it was for us. Mm-hmm. We enjoyed it, but for the value, we have to put it on the list. We do.
And if you're on the Disney dining plan, you may be better off doing a dinner experience, because generally you're going to get higher priced food using a 2 table service credit than getting a breakfast meal.
That's a good tip.
You'll get more for your money that way. We have not experienced the dinner there, but I've heard the same from other people, that the portions aren't great, the food's nothing spectacular, but you probably are getting more for the money going that route. But that's just our opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's it. That's our 3. That's our 3 worst. I don't even want to say worst. No. Maybe not so favorite dining experiences for table service at Walt Disney World.
One and done dining experiences at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, I'd have to say that's a good way to put it. But now it's out to you guys. Let us know what you guys think. What are the ones that maybe you don't like, that weren't kind of up to par for you? Tell us. Let us know. Was it the value? Was it the service? Was it the food? We'd love to hear your comments. And again, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please go out and subscribe to us so you can get notified of any new videos we do. Go ahead and hit that like button. Give us a thumbs up. The more thumbs up we get, it kind of gives YouTube some indication, and it helps to get us recommended to other folks. So we'd appreciate that. Yeah. And with that, that's going to do it for this week's episode. We really hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it's informative. Again, I know it's kind of a worse video. We don't really enjoy doing those, but they're important, because you need to know, some of the ones that may not be.
They help us when we make our decisions. So we thank those of you who post things for us. So.
Yep, absolutely. But thank you again, folks, for joining us. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.